Hey, what's up? Jose Mangin here, talking shit with the Butcher Babies. Hi. We're gonna take a little cruise. Yeah. All right, who is the scariest in Butcher Babies?
What do you mean?
Like scariest, like to like just scary. Like don't mess with that person.
Jason.
Still Jason.
I think.
Poor Jason's not here.
Wait, he's not here. We're gonna have to.
No, actually, that's
stories.
Carla, because Carla gets.
Carla throws chairs at people.
She threw a chair at Jason one time.
A chair at Jason, but he, to be fair, he threw a towel at me first.
Oh,
yeah.
Was it like a ball sweat towel?
It was a wet towel.
Oh, that's gross.
So I threw a chair. You come at me with a towel.
But this was at a meet and
So I would say
Carla doesn't mess
and this
around.
was at the FYE tent at Rock on the Ring.
At the beginning, there was a line of people. A chair goes flying
I'd do
in
it
front of
again
everyone.
in a heartbeat.
Nice, Carla. Don't be afraid.
See, this is what I'm saying. She's the scariest one. Don't.
Carla, where are you from?
Detroit.
Well,
You see what I'm saying?
Come on. Heidi, where are you from?
Provo, Utah. You can't be scared of me.
Utah,
I'm just gonna throw Skittles at you.
So listen,
just smiling.
Butcher Babies just performed Zippo Sessions stage here. A cool little acoustic rendition of some songs that are normally quite heavy on stage and on an album. But I really love the loungy sort of kind of jazzy, bluesy thing that was going on.
In 20 years, that's gonna be me and Heidi in Vegas somewhere.
Is this the future? Is this a symbol of what's going to come? But I really like it. Yeah, I was shaking my tush, and there was some tush shaking.
Well,
That's
right. There were a lot of people that stood up today, and they were clapping their hands, having a good time. And for us, it's acoustic can still be fun.
Yes.
We played some slow ones and some really pretty ones, and we're like, all right, we're gonna turn this party up a notch.
I don't see you guys doing that though years ago. I feel like you're mature. You know what I'm saying? Like this is something that's just coming with maturity. Maybe?
Something we tried with some other songs back in the day, and we were just like, how could we take these songs, strip them down, and then like just kind of rebuild them as acoustic songs? And they ended up being really, really cool. We're like, wow, maybe we should try some heavier ones and see what we could do.
We actually took a song off of our first album, and we did acoustic sets in Europe for our VIP parties. And we would kind of strip down the songs and all the old ones and played them as acoustic. And you find like a new appreciation, I think,
right?
For the songs that you wrote years and years ago. And it kind of brings up all the emotions you felt writing it.
And I think our minds are more open to doing stuff like that now than they would have been 5 years ago.
That's cool. I mean, I'm sure throughout the years as the Butcher Babies, you've had some pretty freaking wild fan run-in moments.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure ones we could talk about.
I mean,
we definitely have had to ban people from shows, like put up their picture.
Yeah.
Threatening stuff. But people are generally pretty respectful.
Yeah, it's few and far between.
I think when we get on stage and we do what we do, they kind of it demands respect in some sort of way, I guess.
Yep.
But people are pretty respectful. We have had a couple of weirdos. I can't think of any.
Well, I mean, your band stands out.
There was one person that probably the weirdest thing that ever happened is a fan came to a show, and we met him at the booth after the merch booth, and he offhandedly said, I want to work for you guys. And so me and Henry were just, oh yeah, cool, man, yeah. And he starts talking about his resume, and we're like, cool, man, yeah, we'll see you sometime. So literally the next time we came through that town, this kid had his stuff packed, ready to go and get on the bus and come on tour with us.
Wow.
I would work for free. He's like,
He gave us everyone a booklet with his resume in it, laminated. So we took him on tour. He's our tour manager. I'm kidding.
This poor kid, nice guy, but he literally thought that the conversation that me and Henry had just kind of said, yeah, cool, man. That was us hiring him. So he came with his stuff ready to go.
That's crazy. Well, I mean, you know what? But again, I just love it how after all these years, you have grown up a lot. The band has. The band, you girls have. You have, Henry. I mean, everybody has. And I love to see, you've come a long way from the electrical tape days.
Oh my God. I know. It's so crazy. It seems like a lifetime ago. It was almost a decade ago.
Yeah.
Isn't that insane to think about? It was almost 10 years ago. And we, you know, we were young girls and developed into women, I guess.
Oh, yeah, so when we started,
guess.
All of
that,
us.
you know, we didn't know that we'd be in a position we are today. We didn't know we'd be traveling the world and together and being role models, and we just wanted to write some music and have some fun on the Sunset Strip.
Yeah, we had no idea what we were doing back then. We had no direction, it was just, we were just trying things. It was great.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. It's been 10 years, and we were in an interview yesterday. I'm like, that's so weird to even think about.
Yeah.
Like someone who's like, when you sat down 10 years ago, did you think that you'd be, you know, here doing this? And I'm like, I can't even believe that you're asking me a question. Did I think of something 10 years ago?
Our minds are blown when we have like interactions with other bands and people that we grew up listening to. And there's like, if you were to sit us down 10 years ago and say, hey, you're going to be having, this situation is going to be happening, you're going to be having this conversation with this guy. Would you believe it? You wouldn't believe it.
So this is exciting, though. I mean, just festival life and everything.
We love festivals.
Right?
It's the best time of the year. It's
love
like
festivals.
Christmas.
It's like you get to go to catering and run into like famous people too.
Well, it's like,
Yeah.
but it's like a family reunion all the time.
But
I
you got-
took my mom to catering at Rock on the Range, and her eyeballs were about to pop out of her head. I can't believe I'm sitting here having coffee and there's Guns N' Roses people here. I can't believe it.
That's
Oh
so
my
cool.
God.
Your mom's so sweet.
My mom was at Rock on the Range, the same one, and she was talking to DJ Ashba on the after party, and she was like, so what do you do? And he's like, oh, I play in Guns N' Roses. She's like, oh, I'm gonna have to Google you. And she starts Googling him in front of him. I was like, Mom, put your fucking phone away.
Oh, that's the worst.
But he was so sweet. You know, he was kind about it. It was just, he's met moms before.
That's so cool. I've seen you guys have always posted pictures of your mom and your family coming to shows and stuff. I love to see
Tomorrow
that.
is Mother's Day.
Yes.
So hi, Mom.
It's a big deal. I mean, metal moms, I mean, they're so cool. I meet so many metal moms here that are bringing their kids and
Yes.
kind of sometimes forcing them to come. You're coming to the show.
Yeah.
But Mom, I want to be on YouTube. Get your ass to the freaking festival.
Exactly.
Man, it's so crazy.
Here's some real entertainment.
So let me ask you girls and Henry, the bug, when you caught the bug, and what band was it? Why?
Oh.
Why are you Butcher Babies, heavy music?
I'll start.
Go ahead, Henry.
Bad Brains.
Bad Brains.
I
Nice.
saw-
You're wearing the Bad
Sure,
Brains
yeah.
shirt, yeah.
I saw Bad Brains with Prong in
I love
Eugene,
Prong.
Oregon. Yeah, and that was when I saw that. I was just I remember that show.
How old were you?
It was 93, so I
Okay.
was sophomore in high school.
Okay.
And I knew then is like I want to do this for a living. Because my mind was completely blown. And I actually had a conversation with Tommy Victor, and I told him, I was like, that show was the show that made me want to do this.
Wow,
And he's like, dude, I
that's
remember
cool.
that show because there was no security. There's like no security in the building, and it was insane.
Wow.
So yeah, it was super cool. But Bad Brains was just floored me.
Okay,
I
Heidi?
think mine would be, I know it's not in the metal genre, but No Doubt.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think just the way that they moved around the stage and the passion that I could see in their faces was intense. And I'm like, I want to be just like that. And then I found Slipknot and Korn, and it was over. I'm like, I want that intensity, but in metal. And I used to sneak away to the skate park and tell my parents I was going on a run, and I would go to the skate park and hang out with all the metal heads and listen to the metal music. And I took a Korn CD home, and I would have to sneak into my closet and put it in my Discman and listen to it. Yes, I'm only 33. I listened to a Discman. And
We all did.
and my mom found the CD and broke it in front of my face. Now she's a metal mom.
Wow.
But she remembers that story, and then I got to take her side stage and watch Korn one time. I'm like, see, Mom, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
Mom."
they're not that bad.
But I remember we were friends with Ray Luzier. He used to come watch our old band in Hollywood, and I was working the Sturgis Festival one year. It was like 2007 or 8, and Korn was playing, and Ray brought me side stage, and that was the first time I'd seen Korn live.
Wow.
And I looked at Jonathan Davis, what he was doing up there, and I said, that is going to be me, and nothing will stand in my way, damn it. And so here we are
Just gonna turn
today.
on. That's beautiful. I love that story. Well, parents are in the beginning. They're scared of this music.
Well, more
So
so,
you
I
got-
have a Mormon
yeah.
family, they're like, oh my God, Satan.
There, you can't do that. I mean, my mom was super Mexican. She was just, everything was Satanas and the devil and everything. So Carla, what about you? When did you catch the bug?
I was gonna say about my mom real quick.
Yeah.
She used to hide my Poison posters, and she's like, you can only have that in your closet because that man looks like Suzanne Summers.
Oh my God.
My dad said the same thing in the same Poison album. He's like, you are not bringing that crap into my house.
The first band that really made me love rock and roll and make me want to be a part of it was Guns N' Roses. When I heard Welcome to the Jungle the first time, and I saw the imagery of Axl and the rest of the guys in their tight leather pants and their bottles of Jack Daniels, I was like, I want to be around that.
Yep.
So I became fascinated with the Sunset Strip, and then I found Pantera, and the first time I heard Phil Anselmo, I was like, that's what I want to do.
I've heard you girls do some awesome Pantera jams before over the years. So fun doing Pantera songs.
We fucking Hostile was what got us kind of on the map in the first place. So thanks, Pantera. Which is so funny. I remember that night. It was a NAMM jam session, and the PA went out at the shitty club in Anaheim, and we got up there and we still sang in the PA, and that viral.
It was so cool, but one of our friends was like, do you know you're in Revolver magazine? And we're like, how the hell are we in Revolver magazine? And there was a little tag on the bottom of a page that said some obscene number, and it said number of times editor-in-chief has watched this clip of Butcher Babies covering Pantera's style. And our minds were blown,
melted,
that we were on the radar of the editor of Revolver magazine.
I mean, it's so weird how something, like that was so exciting for us at the time, and it still is exciting, but that was like, oh my God, what? And fast forward all these years later, it's like I still get excited when I see my name in a magazine. I still think it's cool.
Much love and respect. You know how much I love you guys.